Inspired by something kind of funny happened at my office today. There's I didn't actually see it, so second-hand information, but so my brother saw it. And there's two guys basically like having a confrontation in an office situation. They're like, we have to book office rooms in advance, and two guys are arguing over it, and one guy basically said, I've got the room, the other guy said, no, I haven't got the room, prove it to me, and they squared up. Like, who does that in an office, right? They square up like that against each other. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Like this, right, face to face, you know? And it just goes to show that kind of thing can happen anywhere, right? I think as martial artists, you know, we're relatively equipped to handle some situations, you know, as long as they're on the ground and people are following the same rules or whatever. But like, realistically, I think a lot of us are capable of maybe ending a situation or being able to control somebody. But that beginning bit of confrontation, I think is a difficult thing to prepare for, you know. Even I've been doing martial arts or combat sports for like 12, 13 years. And even if a confrontation like that happens with me, I'm still gonna be like, oh shit, you know, what do I do? Because it's not a natural thing. And I think most people, hopefully it's not just me, will be like suddenly get a wave of anxiety, a wave of like, you know, like fear as well. Inside, you're probably both of them are probably inside shitting themselves. Nothing actually happens. But you know, a lot of us can't back down in a situation like that. Obviously, the first option, really, and the best option is to try and calm down a situation. If someone's confronting you, this could be in a self-defense situation, not necessarily over a stupid meeting room, but this could be on the street. You know, or you looked at my chick, Ron, or you touched my beer, or whatever, or someone on the street trying to take money from you. These kind of situations can and will probably happen to quite a lot of people. So we still have to address that messy start, that little bit in the beginning. What do we do in a situation like that? If someone's kind of squaring up, it's all well and good if we've done a bit of recreational kickboxing or Muay Thai or something, but are you really going to use that stuff? And even if you do, there's going to be this period in the beginning bit where you're like, oh god, you know, this is all really awkward. So what I want you guys to do is just grab a partner, okay? And we're just going to simulate that a little bit. Bear with me, you know, I know we all love sports jiu-jitsu, but sports jiu-jitsu only gets you so prepared for this kind of thing. So if nothing else, if this just makes you think, oh yeah, okay, I've done that in class once, and someone comes and says to me, I kind of know what to do, alright? So I want you guys to just grab a partner, and what you're going to do, you're going to simulate a situation like that, okay? So you're going to be standing in front of somebody, you know, something just happened, they're already confronting you, alright? We're in this situation here, you know, what are you going to do? Well, what are you going to do? We know this has all happened in the playground before, okay? What do we do? Both of us don't want anything to happen, but neither of us are going to back down, okay? So that's exactly what Will just did, is most likely going to happen. If you're like this, we can do what we can do. Unless the guy's are really crazy and tries to headbutt you, it's hard to prepare for. The chances are they don't actually want to confront, they don't actually want anything to happen, they're just going to push you away. If they try and punch you from close distance there, you know, it's their mistake, then we're grappling, okay? But most likely they're going to just be like, I want to kind of like get away from this guy, but at the same time I want to assert myself. So they're going to push you. They're going to push me here. I don't think they're going to chest bump. They're probably going to maybe in WWE. So what are you going to do? You're going to push me away. One hand or two hands here. Okay, we need to get used to not planting ourselves our weight on the back of our heels. If he pushes you in, I'm fall over. And we don't want that to happen, okay? If we're squaring up, he pushes me, I want to make sure that I can shrug it off. I can change my stance, and also quickly adapt to my balance, okay? You push me away, already, I've shrugged it off, a lot of the force anyway, and I've got a good stance, I'm still got good distance. Hey dude, it's too much, he steps into my space again. Okay, I already know he wants to go again, so I need to, again, control him. Here, I'm going to manipulate his balance, and then I'm going to step through, sort of take him to the ground. But you see, when I take him to the ground, I'm not throwing him to the ground, I'm laying him down as well. So I make sure, especially if it's on the street or whatever, I want to put him to the ground so he's not smacking his head, so he hasn't got too much to sue me over, alright? Here, as we've done before, I could go straight into an arm bar here, on top, if I really wanted to, be flashy, but you know, probably not the best situation if the dude what he's done has just said, oh, I booked a meeting and he did. We got in this situation, we're here, okay? Already I've thrown him to the ground, laid him to the ground, and my knee's already on his belly, okay? So I've got two options here. I could just go knee on belly, really put a lot of weight down, and 2 hands on the shoulder, put a lot of weight down through his shoulders. Look at him, dude, I said calm down and you didn't. The chances are he's probably going to wriggle around, maybe even try and punch me now. He's got to save a little bit of face, okay? If he does here, turn around a little bit, please. Sorry. If he does, and you get to control the wrist, as we did last week, control the wrist, foot over the top of the wrist, a lot of weight down here. Now you've got and free. You can push, control him here, along the shoulder or the inside of the bicep. He can't punch you, he's still going to wriggle around, but now I can really say, hey dude, I told you to calm down, and now look, I've embarrassed you. If not, if he's really big or he's really trying to throw his weight around, I take the mount position. Okay, now it's got slightly more serious. I'm going to take the mount position here, bring myself up into a higher mount, okay, and really control him. Hey, someone sort this guy out, you know. He's just tried to assault me. I put him on the ground, but I'm controlling him safely. Everyone saw it. Let's put an end to this. All right, so when you go to knee on belly with foot on the wrist, and then if not, he's still wriggling around, then you go into a full mount position. After that, now we're getting into some jiu-jitsu, okay? So you're getting your money's worth. Now we're into a position, especially if he's trying to strike me from the bottom or push me off here, we're already in a nice armbar position, okay? So it gives you an opportunity to practice your armbar setups and armbar finishes, okay? Knees together, straight, and then finish the armbar, thumb to the ceiling, as we've all done before, okay? We'll get build from that in a second. I'd suggest going for possibly an armbar, especially if he's your weight or below, but if he's a massive guy, big huge guy, spends all his time in the pub, you know, he's really trying to hit you and push you off, maybe you want to keep your weight on top of him, go for Americana instead. I'm using my chest and all my body weight to push that wrist to the ground. Underneath here, nice right angle, okay? Not out like this, like a diamond, but a nice right angle. So we're going to put a lock on the shoulder here, a key lock. Now, as we've done before, I'm going to draw the back of Wilf's hand down here. Then all I need to do is lift up my elbow to create some tension and really, you know, threaten to break the shoulder. Here, it doesn't matter how big he is, how drunk he is, how strong he is, okay? All my body weight and my leverage against that shoulder is going to snap it. This is going to sober him up, and this is when he's going to say, okay, fine, you got me, all right? So I want you to go for armbar from the top or Americana shoulder position. Just to go over the whole thing. I booked that office room. No, you didn't. Pushing me away. All right, okay, check that out, dude. Still on the split. Take it to the ground, okay? Yeah, belly. You do calm down. Fine, try and hit me. Control your hand as well. Seriously, calm down. No, you still throwing his weight around. Mount position, hips low, control him. Either hips low, bring the hips up to the armpit. Really control him here. Hey dude, like I said, calm down. You've got nothing now. Fine, still trying to hit me. Armbar from the top. Control him there. Break the arm if you have to. It's really out of control. If not, he's still trying to hit me here. All my weight down on the wrist. Americana position here. Then he's really going to stop in his tracks. Okay. Right, guys. I hope that's kind of a sequence that makes sense. If it does, try it out. So grab a partner, please. We'll do this for 5 minutes or so, and then we'll get more into sports jiu-jitsu stuff after that. Okay. So on 3, please. 1, 2, 3.